Attention veterans. Hi, I'm Richard Tato. I'm a proud veteran just like you. I recently helped one of our fellow veterans refinance their home. They got money out to fix up their backyard and build a fancy deck. And we still saved this guy $467 a month. With the rates coming down, you need to call me today at 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com. It's a free 5-minute phone call. Zero risk, no money up front, no money out of your pocket. Close, make sure your next payment 25.
Richard Tato Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
The regular recommended daily dose of funny is just not enough. Thankfully, we have extra funny with TJ and Riggins.
Yeah. Hopefully, we'll be funny. I'm going to vote today.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Doing your civic responsibility.
No, I just want to.
Oh no,
no, it's not a civic responsibility.
No,
it's a civic pleasure. But yeah, because I think it's irresponsible for a lot of people who vote to be voting.
Sure.
Like if you're not voting for the same people that I'm voting for, then I think that's irresponsible.
Yeah.
You don't care about the country. Or the county or the city or whatever.
Democracy.
So, oh no, we don't live in a democracy. A lot of people say we do, but we don't. A democracy is mob rule. We live in a representative republic. So, people who say that they're ruining the democracy don't know what they're talking about. Like, here's a democracy at work. Let's say me being a trusted member of the community, if I ran out on the corner in the city and I said, "Oh, Lindsay is a prostitute. I've seen her prostituting. Go arrest her." So they arrest her, and I say, "Yeah, I saw it with my own. Y'all can trust me." And every townspeople get together and they say, "Stone her. No trial. No rights, just whatever the mob says."
Mm-hmm.
And she'd be gone.
I'd be stoned.
Mm-hmm. That's a democracy. Dead. So now that I done learned y'all something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think I'm gonna be voting today.
Okay.
It depends on how long the line is. I got things to do.
Right.
Yeah. Who was just?
No, I'm kidding.
Somebody said, "Was it you?"
It was me.
Oh yeah.
I went and there was a 2.5 hour wait.
Yeah.
And you waited?
No.
Oh.
Somebody gave me a little tip that was working there.
I thought you were gonna say somebody just gave me the little sticker.
Oh,
because I saw you said I voted.
That would be
Can
funny.
I just get one of the stickers
Can I just
before I bail?
act like I did? No, but he gave me a little tip of a place 5 minutes away that no line, and he was right. Yeah,
Is
it
it a
was
guy you
church.
know?
No, he was working at the.
Was he giving everybody that tip?
No, he just gave me the tip. So he saw me leave.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Don't leave or don't not vote, basically. Here's where you can go." And I'm like, "Oh, thanks for the heads up." Because, I'm not waiting almost 3 hours. No.
No, not unless you're going to get, an outfit out of the deal.
Like a sale. Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
All right. There is a woman who has figured out how to save money and be and also have her family have nutritious meals by feeding them all from her breasts.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we'll get to that next.
More extra funny next.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
When you call Brad & Brothers, you're not only getting industry-leading equipment for heating and cooling, you're also gaining peace of mind. With over 1,000 reviews and over 50 years in the business, that confirms the superior service they provide. For HVAC and electrical, they will give you the ultimate customer experience. BradandBrothers.com.
Welcome to Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
Ooh. So, there's a woman named Divinity Butts. Miss Divinity Butts is 31. Her husband's name is Isaac. He's 32. And Isaac started drinking Divinity's breast milk after a tough boxing session and now loves it. He adds it to his protein shakes at least 3 times a week. Divinity said he wanted to see how it would aid his recovery after intense workouts, and surprisingly, it has really helped. She said, I had tried it before, but it was my husband's first experience. My husband is a boxer, and we both heard that breast milk sells for about $5 an ounce for bodybuilders. So we thought, let's add it to his protein shakes and see how it helps retain muscle. They live in New Jersey, which sounds about right. I'm just kidding. Could have said they lived anywhere. It sounds about right. They use it now more than just for his shakes. They also enjoy it in milk baths and even make butter as part of the their unconventional lifestyle. So they're in there, like she's got a KitchenAid mixer on the counter, and she's making butter with her breast milk. Now, it doesn't show her like with her titty hanging over the bowl, squeezing it out into there. So I guess it's in a container.
Yeah.
So can you imagine you walk in the kitchen and we're making butter, and she's just like, whoosh, 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 whoosh.
Ugh.
Wow.
Squirting everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So she's been experimenting with different ways to use her excess milk, but they especially like churning it into butter.
Oh.
Turns out smooth and silky, making a great addition to morning toast, in case you were wondering what you do with butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
On toast.
Interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, of course it has health benefits, but that doesn't mean you do you eat anything with just anything that's got health benefits?
I always thought the health benefits came from that mother's milk to the baby. Like even another mother producing milk wouldn't be, as healthy as the one that gave birth to the baby. I always thought it was that, but evidently it doesn't matter.
I think it's just the nutrients in it. I don't know, but I mean, I don't think that's a reason to consume it.
Well, it says while Isaac is enthusiastic about its high protein content, Divinity mentioned that her older children use it for natural healing, but don't drink it. My older kids do think it's weird, but I always love how it's a natural healer for everything, scars and all. Huh?
Okay. It's very vague.
Yeah.
About the application of it.
How does it heal scars?
I did hear it heals like eczema, like dry skin. It can moisturize it.
But any butter won't work. Like what is that Irish butter everybody's using now? Kerryland or
Kerrygold.
Curry?
Yeah.
Which is good. It's good butter.
Well, she was saying they use it in milk baths, so maybe
Yeah, I
that's
guess
what
so.
she was talking about, the eczema thing.
Oh, yeah.
That might work.
Yeah.
But that is crazy.
Ugh.
And I always love how they always say, I think more people should understand it's not weird. It's natural. So anytime somebody's doing something that they're all into that's weird, they want to make sure everybody knows that it's not weird. No.
Yeah. If you have to say it's not weird, no, it is.
Right.
Yeah.
You don't get to determine what's weird and what's not.
Right.
You know.
We should stop saying that.
Yeah. It's like some guy,
Make it normal.
yeah, like one of those My Strange Addiction people, if they say, well, I just wish people would start to understand that eating washing machine powder is not weird.
It's actually normal.
No, it is weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wow.
Oh, man.
So earlier I found this story and I was oohing and ahhing and like that about it. And then everybody was like, well, tell us what it is. I said, hold on.
No, here's what happened. TJ's reading during a commercial, and he's going, ooh, oh. I'm like, okay, what are you looking at? We want to know. He goes, I'll tell you.
So this is in Pennsylvania, and a Bedford County man is behind bars after he allegedly threatened to kill 2 people. But he also threatened to eat them.
Oh.
He threatened to kill and eat 2 people. Police say the 2 victims were visiting him at his home when he allegedly threatened to kill them and kill them, himself, and anyone who, quote, walks in or leaves. end quote. According to the affidavit, investigators say that he reportedly swung an axe inches away from one of the victims' head, sticking the object into a wooden railing. And one of the things that really was making me wince about the whole thing, imagine somebody going nuts and saying, I'm going to kill everybody in here, including myself, but I'm going to eat you before I kill myself, and swinging an axe at your head, and they look like this guy.
Oh no.
Doesn't he look like the type of guy that would threaten to eat two people?
Yeah.
And wouldn't you think if he's going to kill somebody, his weapon of choice would be an axe? Doesn't that make sense?
Makes sense.
He looks like an axe killer.
He's the most unattractive person I've ever seen, I think. Yikes. Scary.
Monster-like.
Yeah, ghoulish.
Wow. Yeah, that takes the threat to another level.
Yeah,
Not
if it's
only-
me saying it or us saying it, okay, but like that.
That coming out of that guy's mouth and saying, I'm going to kill you, and I'm going to eat you as well.
Yeah.
It's
While holding an axe and swinging it around.
Yeah.
whoa.
I'm terrified just by looking at him, much less.
All right, would you rather be killed by an axe or a machete?
I love this
A
question.
machete.
Good question. I would say probably a machete. Because I feel like when I've seen people cut open a coconut with a machete, cuts it right in half. I feel like an axe is going to take a lot of
Yeah, a lot of chopping.
Agreed, yeah.
That's my first thought.
Yeah.
What do you think?
So assuming that they're going to be going for the same part of the body, I would think a machete would be a faster way to go.
Yeah.
Because I think they could probably decapitate you pretty fast with a machete if it's sharp enough.
I think so too.
Just get down to it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to, why drag it out? I think if it's sharp, So, would you, what
wait, I'm sorry, but if I've got a chance to defend myself, if I'm not for sure going to be killed, I would rather somebody come at me with an axe.
Same.
Because it'd be harder to swing. They couldn't swing it as fast.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
that
when they
sort of
take
thing.
it up,
Yeah.
it's going to be
You
heavy.
just kick them in the nuts and,
I like it.
or the nay-nay, whatever, if it's a woman.
Not sure about that picture.
You don't see many women axe murderers, do you?
No, rarely.
I couldn't even lift an axe that high.
What were you going to say, Riggins?
They always say, if we were on a stranded island, who would you eat first or whatever? And people always go, oh, the old person because they're not contributing. Whenever I hear that, I'm like, and I don't eat people, but I would not choose an old person. For some reason, I think eating an old person would be kind of gross.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather have the
The fat person.
the
Right.
fat or younger person. I just don't want to eat an old,
Yeah.
mildewy person.
Lack of collagen.
Yeah, it's like I don't know.
It seemed like it would be stringier.
Stringier and like kind of rotten.
Can't believe we're talking about
Your
it.
body's dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, if there's somebody on the island and they're very muscular, like if it's a bodybuilder, I wouldn't want to eat them either. That's going to be tough.
Yeah.
But then again, if you get a person that's too fat, then there's not going to be any good meat under. You have to, maybe you could make some good, I don't know, human rinds.
Yeah.
Put it out in the sun, let it bake.
Yeah.
It's like going to the fair.
God.
Well, Martha Stewart says whenever you're roasting a chicken, make sure you get the smallest chicken available. It's more tender. So I always think about this. So maybe you just get the smallest person that's on the island. That's the most tender person you could eat.
I'm getting where I can't stand Martha Stewart.
She's everywhere.
I've never been a huge fan. Like I've never been, oh my God, Martha Stewart. But I used to think, she's all right. She's cool. And I do think she was railroaded and having to go spend time in prison.
Yes.
For all that. And I've been giving her points for that. But lately, I'm just like, shut up.
She everywhere.
Is she more everywhere now?
Yeah, she's got a Netflix documentary coming out in a couple days. So she's on every show.
I gotcha.
And they're still trotting her out. And
Yeah, and part of it is just that whole you can't do anything without. All right, we get it. You and Snoop are friends.
Yeah.
We get it, Snoop. You and Martha are friends, and you smoke weed. All right. Thank you. Now this is something I can't say at home now. I cannot criticize Snoop at my house because he's a new coach on the Voice, and Jody absolutely loves him.
Oh yeah.
Really?
You know how you can tell that Jody really, really loves a celebrity, Lindsay?
How?
Do you know Riggins?
Sure.
Wow.
She calls him. I'm assuming that's my little Snoop Dogg.
Yeah, that's my. Don't you say that about my Snoop?
My Snoop.
My Snoop. It's her
Yeah,
Snoop.
right.
Everybody is her if she
Yeah.
likes them.
Yeah,
I do
like-
love Snoop, but
like,
but it's her Snoop.
Like she loves, my little Charlie Puth. Love his music. My little Charlie Puth. And
There's one more.
what?
My little people.
Right.
Yeah. My
One,
little
she
shows.
watches those shows.
Yeah.
I don't know the names of them, and I don't want to just start guessing because it may be offensive, whatever I guess.
I
But
know what yours.
The Seven Little Johnsons.
Seven Little
Johnsons. Johnsons is one of them, but
Yeah.
this was a different one. And one of them was on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes.
And she goes, "Oh, my little person got voted off.
Oh, I love that.
My little person."
My little person.
So now, it's my Snoop.
My Snoop. Yeah.
My Snoop. I love my Snoop.
Don't say anything about my Snoop.
And her parents love The Voice.
Yeah.
It's one of their favorite shows, and they love him.
Really?
Yeah.
I love him too, honestly.
Yeah, he's
good-
cool.
he's
But
good
I
on the
just
show.
wish, it's kind of like, what's the actor that I don't like that's, the guy that talks like her.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. All right. Enough with the weed jokes. We get it.
Yeah.
You smoke weed.
Right.
Fine. It's like somebody who has painkillers after they've gone to the oral surgeon or something and brags about having the drugs. Oh, yeah. All right. We get it.
Yeah,
Expand your repertoire here
yeah.
about things.
Drug man.
It's like nothing to brag about.
So can you keep your mouth shut when she's going on about how much she loves Snoop? Do you shut your mouth and not criticize him?
Yeah, because I like him too. I mean, that's the only criticism I have of him is when he's constantly talking about Martha Stewart and dope.
Smoking weed.
Right.
Yeah.
And I don't love his Instagram all the time. He posts some weird things, but
He does kind of post some funny stuff sometimes.
Sometimes
though,
too, yeah.
on there. But he has officially made it into Jody's my category.
oh,
He's my Snoop.
My Snoop. She may still call him Snoop Doggy Dog. I don't know. That's my Snoop Doggy Dog.
I love that.
No,
I do love that though.
but she may call him Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg.
My
Snoop Dogg.
Don't you say that about my Snoop Dogg?
Sorry.
And I tell you what, Michael Bublé loves him too. I can tell on there because Michael Bublé is one of the judges.
Oh, really?
So it's Michael Bublé, Reba, who I've grown to not like anymore for political reasons, and Gwen Stefani
Yeah.
and Snoop.
That's a good mix.
It's a good mix. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, how do you choose anybody if you're choosing somebody to help you with your vocals, be your vocal coach?
Yeah.
How does not everybody not choose Michael Bublé?
Right.
And what the hell does Snoop know about singing?
Right.
Well, he says that people don't realize how much music he's produced and stuff,
Oh,
like
that's
with
true.
regular singers and
I did
all
not
that.
know that Snoop.
And I wouldn't go for him like a classical bed, but yeah.
Don't you say that about my Snoop,
Yeah.
Lindsay. You know my bad side.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
It's Extra Funny with TJ and Riggins.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf. Hey, we're here again with Richard Tato, the Richard Tato Companies. And Richard, with the interest rates falling, that affects so many people in a good way, especially, we just talked to one of your clients who's a veteran. I know you're a veteran, and there's something special for vets all the way around with this, right?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a fantastic time. If you're a veteran, you can refinance your house. You can just do it for rate and term. It's very easy. It's very fast. If you need some cash, we had one Marine that wanted to build a fancy deck and a great big backyard kitchen, and we still save this guy $467 a month. He was able to improve his home and save $467 a month. That's how much the rates have dropped.
That is incredible.
Yeah, all you gotta do is call me at 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com.
Yeah, it's a free 5-minute phone call, and chances are, if you get to speak to Richard, he'll be on his way for a big appearance, you know, the way celebrities do and all that. But still, call him today or go to homewithrichard.com.
Richard Tato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.